Forget opinions about Atlanta's hottest neighborhoods. No, today we're going to deal in facts. We're going to look at the real numbers. And I've got the 5 hottest neighborhoods that are truly outperforming the market in 2025. I'm not just talking about a little bit, I'm talking about double-digit appreciation, and everybody thinks it's because of good schools, but that's really only half of the story. No, the data suggests something bigger, something far more surprising that nobody's talking about. But I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use this secret to your advantage when you buy your next house. All right, let's get right into it. Coming in at number 5, we're gonna head up to Cherokee County and we're gonna take a look at the area specifically zoned for River Ridge High School in Woodstock, Georgia. This is a district that has seen a staggering 14% appreciation year over year. The average home value here is now sitting at $478,000. Now the school is rated an 8 out of 10 on Great Schools and it's an A- on niche.com. And that's a great combination of affordability and quality education. Now a lot of the growth has been concentrated in neighborhoods like Woodlands and Trickham Hills and along the East Highway 92 corridor. So the takeaway for River Ridge is that it's perfect for the family that's looking for a great school with a strong sense of community without having to pay the hefty price tag that comes with some of the more established North Atlanta suburbs. Think of it as a sweet spot between value and quality of life. Number 4 takes us to the city of Milton in North Fulton. Now this is an area synonymous with luxury and there are many great high schools here, but the district we're gonna look at is the one zone for Milton High School. And even at a higher price point, this specific district appreciated at over 14%. We're talking about an average home value of $890,000. Milton High School is consistently ranked as one of the top schools in Georgia. As a matter of fact, it's one of the top 25 best high schools. Niche.com has it as an A+, great overall school. So it's no surprise then that neighborhoods like Crooked Creek and White Columns and the whole Freemanville corridor are in such high demand. So the takeaway for Milton is that if you're a high income earner and you want the best of the best in terms of schools, community, quality of home, then Milton High School is a blue chip investment. For number 3, we're gonna go to East Cobb. And for most people, when you think East Cobb, right away, you think Walton High School District, but that's not where we're gonna go today. No, we're gonna take a look at the popular Lassiter High School District. This area is a powerhouse, and it's no surprise that it made this list. With a 15% appreciation rate, it's clear that demand for this area has never been stronger. Now, Lassiter is one of the few schools in all of Georgia that have a perfect 10 on 10 rating on Great Schools, along with an A+ rating on niche.com. And it's still relatively affordable to other parts of East Cobb with an average home price just under $600,000. Neighborhoods like Chimney Lakes, Jefferson Township, the whole Post Oak Trit corridor are prime examples of the stable, family-friendly environments that are driving appreciation in this corridor. The takeaway for Lassiter is that it's for the buyer that wants it all and is willing to pay for it. The Lassiter district is quickly becoming one of the gold standards for suburban Atlanta living. All right, moving on. This is the one in the title of the video that I mentioned would be surprising to a lot of people. Coming in at number 2 is the Chamblee High School District. Now, why is this surprising? Because for years, the narrative has been that if you want any kind of appreciation, you've got to go way out into the suburbs. And here we are inside the perimeter with a DeKalb County school and 17% appreciation. Chamblee High School, formerly Chamblee Charter, is attracting a diverse group of buyers that is looking for that urban suburban lifestyle. The average home value here is $555,000, and neighborhoods like Drew Valley, Sexton Woods, Linwood Park are all driving this intense demand. So the takeaway for Chamblee is that it's for the modern family or the young professional that wants it all. You want proximity to the city with great schools and a diverse community. Now, before I reveal the number 1 location, which by the way, appreciated by over 20% this year, I want to pull back the curtain and show you the pattern that's connecting all of these hot markets. The secret, basically, I'm going to show you exactly how to use it to your advantage when you buy that next house. Because it's not a coincidence, there's a powerful economic engine at work here. It's a concept that I call suburban stability with urban pressure, and here's how it works. First, you have the anchor, suburban stability. Every single one of these high-performing districts is anchored by a respected, high-performing public school system. That's the bedrock. It creates stable, long-term demand from families who are willing to pay a premium for quality education. And this portion of my equation is not new. It's been the gold standard of real estate investing since the dawn of time. Location, 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 driven by good schools. But that stability is being supercharged by a second factor: urban pressure. Think of it as a price spillover effect. As core urban neighborhoods like Brookhaven, Sandy Springs, and even the pricier parts of North Fulton become incredibly expensive, it forces buyers out. It pushes them to the next town over. Now, buyers are still looking for that trifecta. They want relative affordability with more space and still having great schools. And all of this creates a surge of new demand in an area that was previously considered stable. This collides with land scarcity and an inventory mismatch because most of these properties were built from the 60s all the way through the 80s. There's not much land left to build in these areas, so the value of these properties skyrocket. And what you're seeing is infill new construction. You're seeing older homes get torn down and new, much more expensive homes get built, which raises the pricing floor for everybody in that neighborhood. And this isn't speculative. It's not investor demand driven. This is real sticky demand from families who are looking to put down roots. That's what makes this trend so powerful and so sustainable. So the big takeaway is this: if you're looking to buy a home and you want to take advantage of areas like this that could be the next areas to appreciate, you've got to figure out where the hottest, busiest, most expensive areas are today, and look just a little bit past that to see where the next ones are going to be, provided that those areas still have really good schools. And that brings us to our number one location, which is a perfect storm of all of these factors. We're going back to Woodstock, Georgia, specifically to the Etowah High School District. And this is a part of town that has appreciated by a mind-blowing 20% over the last 12 months. That's an incredible number. The average home price there is $480,000, which for a 20% gain is remarkable. So what's driving this? Well, Etowah has a great reputation with an 8 rating from niche.com, but it's also about the lifestyle. Everybody knows about downtown Woodstock, and if you don't, you should. It's a great place to be. And it's also a downtown that continues to grow year after year after year. You're also close to Lake Allatoona. You've got great interstate access with 575. And what was once a far suburb of Atlanta has been brought closer with Peach Pass and the express lanes. And you have access to some incredible neighborhoods like Town Lake Hills East, Deer Run, and the Central Town Lake area. The takeaway for Etowah? Well, it's clear. This is for the buyer that's looking for explosive growth, because the combination of affordability, lifestyle, and strong schools has created the perfect storm for appreciation. So I'm curious, when I did the research for this video, I was expecting to see the Gwinnett School of Math, Science, and Technology. Didn't even make the list. Were there other schools that didn't make the list today that you thought would be included? Drop a comment and let me know. Now, those are the top 5, but I've got a bonus for you. Let's take a look at one more. This is an area that just because it didn't make the top 5 doesn't mean it doesn't have absolutely amazing appreciation. It absolutely does. Coming in at number 6 is the Harrison High School District in Kennesaw, Georgia. This year, homes in the Harrison High School District have appreciated by an average of 12%, which is still remarkable. Harrison is an 8 rated school by niche. It's got 9 out of 10 on great schools. So if you're looking for another option in Cobb County that also has remarkable appreciation, and one that also has neighborhoods like Brookstone, Hamilton Township, then the Harrison District is one that you're definitely not going to want to miss. Now, we just covered the 5 hottest +1 appreciating areas in Metro Atlanta in this video. But the truth is, in doing the research, I put together a list of the top 20. So if you're curious about what the other 14 are, then check the link in the description or that first pinned comment. Be happy to get you that PDF. It's got some great information in it.